Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brick World. And in today's update, we are coming back to the Central Perk building. You can see it right now in the center of the screen. And we are going to start working at the penthouse on top of that building. A penthouse consisting of 2 floors, and the first floor we are going to add in today's update with everything, every detail, every minifigure, everything. So stay tuned for today's update. As always, I'm starting by testing some stuff. I'm not sure at the start of my builds often how the stuff will look at the end. For today's update, I started working with some, slightly angled big windows for the penthouse. You can see it here. And on the side, we are going to build up the design of the building we already used on lower floors. On the left side, you can see that big area that's going to be a entrance here into the building. Outside we're going to have a big balcony with maybe a whirlpool, some other stuff, and inside we're going to have the first part of our very nice big penthouse. Another floor is going to be added in one of the next updates, and then we are going to finish the building up. But for today's update, we're just working the lower part. As you can see here, I'm using some stylistic parts I already used in that building, also on the top for the penthouse area, like these fences here around that very big balcony. And also you can see that I really used these big windows here, consisting of already the same element I used on lower floors, but now for just more bigger and the ability so we can really look into that very nice, and I hope a very nice penthouse building at the end. That's, by the way, the entrance door. You can see the stairs coming up from the staircase, and on the other side there's going to be the main living area inside the penthouse, the kitchen area, and also another stair inside going up to the other level in a future update, not far away in the future. But for now, we're just starting working outside. We have 2 new inhabitants, the woman and the man living here in that penthouse. We have the whirlpool. By the way, I'm going to light that whirlpool up in one of the next updates. It was a very often wished part from the German channel, so I did it later on in the next update. So that's coming up in a later update. And by the way, here is the male owner of that building. On the right side in the pool, we have the female owner. And I think I have some nicely used tiles here from Trix Bricks. Also think that 45-degree angle is as good done as possible. And you can also see I added a window here inside that wall because I really want to have the ability for potential visitors of my city to look through these big windows, not only into the staircases, but also in that kitchen area behind that. For me, it's almost, or not almost, always very important that the potential visitor of the city has the ability to see as much as possible from outside, from all the details inside my buildings. And my buildings, you might know it already, are fully stuffed with details. As you can see here, I started working here at that dining area on the left side. We have the kitchen area on the right side, and I'm going on here for a kind of loft area. So the whole floor is only one open big room with some columns, some little other stuff here. And you can see here that boat part is, by the way, a part that was here, I'm not sure, some months ago in the Build a Minifigure area in my local Lego store here in Nuremberg, not far away from here. And I think it looks quite nice here on top of that commode here. Also can see I started adding here the other side of the building. We have on the left side that big plasma screen here, and that's going to be the living area here in front. So we're adding a big couch and stuff like that, and also some other little details on the left side. So we really will be done with that whole floor here in today's update, which is very important for me. It's a big update. I put in a lot of effort, a lot of parts, of course, a lot of time and ideas and thinking about it in today's update. And I really hope that you like that update here with the first floor of our penthouse here on top of the building, because I really like that penthouse idea. That was something a lot of people had in mind on the German channel, so I really wanted to integrate that into my city. As you can see here, the whole part is now done. We have another nice looking tile system here from Tricks Bricks. I added that very big red sofa here, just some little other details, of course, everywhere, plants, and we also have that little dog here with the wheelchair. It's from a friend set, and I really like that minifigure because it's kind of something you're not often seeing in media. I really want to add that little minifigure here. We have these two minifigures. Of course, these are not real minifigures in that opinion. They are statues, and I think these are from the Rivendell set. I got them from Bricklink, added them here to have some kind of high expensive cultural objects here in that of course very expensive penthouse. You can see I added all the needed tiles and modified tiles on top, so we can really now go on and adding the roof on top of it, which is of course also the floor for the final floor in one of the next updates. And here it is. I just used, as always, the light system from Light My Bricks, with a lot of strip lights, a lot of cable managements here, and also added two little LEDs here. They are going to be add some light outside on the balcony. We'll see that in a moment. And here it is, the final view from today's update, adding all the light. You can see these little spotlights, adding some indirectional light here on the balcony. Also have these strip lights inside, so we really have now the ability to look into that building through these very big windows, seeing a lot of the details inside here. And on my opinion, I really like the outcome of today's update with the penthouse area on top of it. As I said, there's going to be another final floor on top of it. There are going to be the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. And yeah, I really like the final view, and you might have now an idea how the final building will look at the end. And I'm really, really glad that that building is going to be done very, very, very near in the future. And I really like the building. At the start of that building, it's a long time ago, I did not know how the outcome will be as often when I'm starting buildings in my city, but I really like that idea of that penthouse on top and all the little details I added in countless updates here. And also like really the view from down here from the streets, the street view if you want to say it, and all these little details you can see. And if you're standing in front of the building, you see more and more details as longer as you're watching it or looking at it. And yeah, that's it for today's update. As always, feel free to write whatever you have in your mind in the comment area. Any ideas, any comments, whatever, feel free to write it in the comments. And yeah, that's it for today, for today's update. Some final views here, and as always, stay tuned for future updates, and bye.